In front of him is Prabhat Jayasuriya. 24 overs, 1 for 77. He's bowled almost throughout. Dare I say throughout from that end, then that he's bowling from. The first thing to watch out for is how dry is the surface. Is there still a little bit of grip, a little bit of turn? It turned more in the third session yesterday than it did in the first two, as much as 4.5 degrees, which is fairly substantial. Adat Keshan from the other end was a little more threatening, but not quite accurate enough. So all eyes on him to this. Now here's something interesting straight away. He's got a short leg, but he's got a catching short fine leg.
Well, we know that Rishabh Pant looks to score virtually every single ball. There's no time to just defend. So away on the leg side here of Rishabh Pant. And so the line and length has to be perfect. Otherwise, he's going to put you away.
He's found space there. It's a strong point. So in effect, Sri Lanka feeding Pant to his strength. By hitting it along the ground, he's taking all the risk out of it.
To give themselves enough time to bowl the opposition out twice. I think India are now starting to think, look, we're only 2 down here. Let's put on a big first innings score and then back ourselves to bowl Sri Lanka.
Davdutt padical is 133. It's 10th 100 in first-class cricket. And actually the kind of batter who likes getting a big one once he's in. 5 of his 900s have been more than 150, and that's what you want from a batter.
And particularly when you're in the form that he's in, because it can desert you in the drop of a hat. Think of Jaswal's dismissal, also someone playing so well and then gets run out in unfortunate circumstances. Still a little bit of turn and some bounce there.
He'll keep strike, just 2 runs of the over. 76 gone, it's 298 for 2.
Nice, good bowling,
Now the question, HDL, you've captained teams yourself in the past. Making an effort to establish himself at a batting number, he's injured. So Sai Sudarshan's got 280s in his last 5 test matches. But he's the incumbent number 3. The new man comes in, it's 150, say. You say, no, we've seen something in you, keep going.
That's arguably the most difficult thing for a selector. I remember Brad Hodge getting a double 100 against South Africa because Steve Waugh was injured, and then Waugh came straight.
We've got a more extreme example in India. Karun Nair got a triple. But Ajinkya Rahane was in form and was the incumbent player, came straight back in, and the precedent was established. If you're the informed player, if you're in the side, then the replacement comes in and the replacement goes. It'd be really tricky. 300 comes up for India. 300 for 2. If he was available today, as you would get another 30, 35. They want to go at least.
He's really made a concerted effort to get the ball up to the bat. As Nwanta, this time he gets his line right. The decision. Players are happy to accept the decision if it's something that the team culture has created and selectors, administrators have said, this is how we're going to be.
12 innings at number 3 for Sai Sudarshan, averaging 31. But he was thrust. Wasn't easy. It doesn't quite suggest long-term tendency.
To be fair, Padical didn't have it easy in Perth either, did he?
No, he didn't. Did you watch that game? You lived there, yeah? So he's got to take the call, Ajit Agarkar. He's got 2 test matches to take that call. So it's not as if you taking a call on the basis I've seen of Keshav Nuwanta. There goes another one tossed up. Just keep an eye on the lengths that he bowls on day 2. Because one of the things we saw yesterday was when Sri Lanka bowled in that good length area, they were going at under 3 runs and much more brisk rate.
But we're only still actually on day 1 of the test match, so not every single ball is going to turn. That's why we keep rattling on about consistency, landing the ball in the same area, because if it does, 1 turn.
Has gone fine. They'll look for 2 at least here. Not sure it's got enough legs to go further than that. So Sai Sudarshan played 6 innings in England and 6 in India. Averaged 23 in England, 40 in India. There's a lot of cricket coming up in India. So I'm very curious to see how they look after Sai Sudarshan, because the other spot that's available is Dhruv Jurels at number 6, who's done very well, started off really well in that position.
Nice, good bowling.
Good start for Sri Lanka in terms of the lengths they've been bowling. 5. Taking the new ball, HD? Or are you happy with what you've seen so far?
Yeah, I might have to have a little rethink, because I think my spinners have found a lot better rhythm today. India haven't got away, but...
Oh, you thought he might do that. You thought he might do that, Rishabh Pant. In the end, he just chops it for a couple. But never a dull moment.
Never wants you...
Oh, he's not timed it at all. Will he get there? Will he get there? He does. The new ball gets a wicket, but not in the manner you thought. It's Rishabh Pant living by the sword and dying by it just now. And India lose another. Pant for 39. There's a wicket for Sri Lanka. And at last, a wicket for Keshav Nuwanta, who's bowled a lot better today than he did yesterday. And it's a big wicket of Rishabh Pant. Oh, good ball first up. To a well-set batter. Do you want to bowl that more often?
He was the pick of the bowlers yesterday. I know we're in Gaul, but he bowled 10 overs, none for 28. And what he was able to do, which others struggled, is he found a good line.
Plays it so late, doesn't he? Picks length so well. A boundary to third for Padical. Good afternoon, Sanjay.
Good afternoon, you. Good afternoon to everyone as we watch the second new ball, a new ball get renewed kind of bowling and potency.
Oh, that time gone. Wicket number 2. Turn and good sharp catch at forward short leg. And that is Rahul, who has to walk back, but that was a very good catch at short leg.
There was a hint of surprise as well from KL Rahul, because the ball turned but turned sharply because of the hardness of the ball, and it was almost like a reaction of surprise. You can see that he wasn't really trying to play that shot. Even suggest that he should change his ways. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful timing on that one. Davdutt Padical. While everything has happened around him, quietly and calmly and with
Lanka. Sachin Tendulkar made 203, but that was in Colombo. And 4 and goal.
Now we've seen Davdutt Padical
hit with so much of power. He's so good square of the wicket. He sees those areas, and I love the way he, of course that was short, but generally 100 out of 100 the way he picks length.
that
Open the face of the bat. That's 4. Slow outfield, but it'll run away. 350 on the board.
Lovely channel by Asita Fernando. A length better as well, but I thought
above the batter's eye line, naturally draws you onto the front foot. That's one way of getting him to where you want him to be from a bowling point of view. And without energy and bowling it into the air, you're not going to get it to dip. It starts to dip. Harder for the batter to pick the length.
Ideally, the attacking line should be just outside the yaw stump, probably about a couple of feet away from the middle stump. But at the new ball skidding on to the bat, I think he's been forced to bowl stumps to stumps. Should be at least couple. With Prabhat Jayasuriya at square leg was in front of square. 355 for 4. Kesan Wanta's bowl. And Davdutt padical, who has scored 10 first-class 100, including this. And 6 150 plus scores. Shows the determination once he gets a start, once he gets to a...
Gets it over. Outfield not as quick as it usually is. Well, when the second new ball was taken, Farvi's the two left-handers in, and hence Silva opting to go with the off spinner. Picked up a wicket in the very first over. Really did bowl.
He's bowling, he just loves bowling from the 410.
Oh, gone. He's run past it. Davdutt padical batting brilliantly. Just decided to go down the wicket, and one skids through. Prabhat Jayasuriya gets a wicket, a big one.
And Iloshan Dikwal was picked in this side as the best gloveman in the country. And this was a neat stumping. Went quick, grabbed it and took
Skids through. Jadeja off the mark.
Yeah, clearly disappointed. For a batter to miss out after Sham. Oh, wow. Chan Madhuska, for a moment I thought it did carry to him, but he's a live wire at forward short leg. Don't think it carried though.
Just a hint of an opening for Sri Lanka to stay in the game.
Since his last over before attack, I was just about to say, get this extra car fielder to gully area. Kaminda Mendes has been wasted at the moment. Ravindra Jadeja is not going to be comfortable playing forward defense just outside the yaw stump, and once that doesn't turn, Kaminda Mendes at extra cover, I think, is a fielder wasted at the moment.
And you can take that chance, I would say. And this is the difference. Earlier we spoke of how well Padikkal played on the back foot. Ball gets softer. You can, but now it's getting on to you a little quicker. The fuller ball is skidding on. That's the difference. When that starts to happen, you can try to build some pressure as a bowler.
The mindset of trying to get into the tea break. Why not? And play with the mindset, since the batter is in the negative mindset of trying to play for the tea. Last delivery just slightly on the shorter side, neatly played by Jadeja for a couple of runs.
Yeah, last ball for tea. Not letting India get to that 450, 500 or maybe even 600, which they felt India might get to at the start of the day. "94 overs have been bowled." Yep, Rod Tucker tells the players, yep, head back to the pavilion. It's tea. But of 131 yesterday, he kept going. Looked so good until he was dismissed. So 21 overs, 3 wickets. Sri Lankans, well, something to smile about.
Yeah, just what the doctor ordered to get back to the game. 3 wickets and 3 big wickets for the Sri Lankan side. 21 overs, 76 in this session with the 3 wickets.
Kashara Nwanta. 2 for 133, but today his lengths have been much better. He's got the ball up to the bat, he's encouraged India to drive, and he's reaped the rewards. Alongside me, Sanjay Mandrake. Sanjay, Sri Lanka have been better, but India's still in a very strong position.
Yeah, I guess at some stage India would be thinking maybe 500 plus, just the way the pitch has changed. But before that, let's have a look at session timings now. Because of the rains that we had in the morning, everything's changed. And, well, what you guys have to note is that we can go as long as 6:15 p.m. to make up for lost time. But we've seen
years they've won 28. No one's just gone.
Jadeja taking no chances at all, suggesting to the umpire that there was some bat on this one. It's another good delivery, quickly correcting his length.
So 6 from the over, 370 for 5.
Pitched right up, very close to where he's standing. It's not really good length balls. It's balls that are much fuller than good length.
Similar to KL Rahul on next. Do you expect that Sutar to walk in next ahead of Kuldeep?
Unless Kuldeep has thrown a tantrum and used his seniority to... No.
That's edged away. The outfield is not the quickest. There's been a bit of rain about, as there always is here in Gaul this time of year. Yeah, he's getting some lovely drift, utilising the breeze that is running from the offside to the legs. It's not a bad shout, and given. Now then, Jadeja will go upstairs. It was a confident appeal.
It's a very good appeal, long and strong.
TV umpire to director. We have a player review for LBW. Original decision is out. It's a fair delivery. Front on, please. I can see the gap between ball and bat. So satisfied, no bat involved. Ball tracking when ready, please. Saket waiting for ball tracking. Stand by.
Sutar. It's the new man, so Kuldeep didn't throw his tantrum, as Manav Sutar has made his way out there. 33 first-class matches, highest score of 120, so he can bat. And he's going to need to. And then he's in the game. Just wonder why it took Sri Lanka overnight . Single to end the over, 100 gone, 379 for 6.
Compared to yesterday.
A little bit of aggression, not quite middled. We'll go upstairs to have a look at this, but I suggest Sunal's done exceptionally well to prevent that from going for 4.
And also the effort. When he was running back, his eyes were on the ball, and it seemed like he was in business. The ball was always going to be away from him, but I just love the way he Was the intent on trying to make something happen out of it?
Was LBW. That is a stroke. Power out the ground to end the over. 388 for 6.
Seen Kesha Nuwanta use it beautifully. He threatened yesterday, and today he delivered. Good shot, eventually, that from Dhruv Jurel. I'm not surprised it's come, because they were prodding and it wasn't taking them anywhere. So we saw one from Sutar. But I also think one of the reasons for Kesha Nuwanta's better performance is he hasn't bowled short enough. He's shown greater control over lengths. Oh, it dropped. Dhananjay De Silva, the captain, straight into the midriff, straight out.
Just before the ball did turn to Dhananjay De Silva on the full, I thought he stood up too early. Take a look at him.
He does play the shot, and I'll tell you what, he has bisected those two. Now, you don't always plan to bisect as accurately as Jurel has done, but he's managed to do it exceptionally well. Ball was dug in short with that support. But it's a very, very fine shot. Fielder in the deep though, and keeps it down to 1. What's the thinking behind it? He's taken off Prabhat Jayasuriya. He had the option of going to Sonal Dinusha if he wanted another left-arm spin option. Oh, past the slip again for 4 more, and that can happen with the extra pace. 400 comes up for India. It's a very, very good score. Just looking at numbers in the last 37 innings that India have gone past 400, they've only lost 3.
Lovely delivery by Lahiri Kumara. Nice length, hint of movement away from the left-hander. Arudar almost goalkeepers.
You got Madhushka who can keep. You got Udara who can keep. Chandimal, who's actually played a few test matches as a keeper. And you brought back Dikwella. So take me through some more. No Kusal Mendes. It's more difficult. Oh, the edge again, and third man's becoming a very productive area. So you bring in the quick, he concedes 15. It's 406 for 6.
Side edge should be just a single. I think after scoring 400 runs against a side like India, I think Sri Lanka at the moment has to play something out of the skin to get back. They have their work cut out.
You look at a bowler and say, yes, he's inexperienced, but is he learning? Oh, the keeper didn't get a good bounce. It'll beat the fielder into the boundary. So the runs are coming sometimes off the bat, sometimes buys. That can happen sometimes. You bring the quicker bowler in. It's just opened the gates a little bit for India. 412, and suddenly this partnership's now with 35. Got a bad bounce. 41. He'll keep strike. It's not a bad thing to do. Goes up 42. 413 for 6. It's got a lovely amateur air to it. When we were kids and there was a club game going on somewhere, you just went and sat wherever you wanted to and watched club cricket. It's got that feel about it, this ground. Just wander across, go to see the fort. You know what?
Hitting the bat hard, Lahiri Kumara. I think the first day of his test career, bit of nerves, don't think he did.
And what he's done too, I think he might have indicated to India spinners what's the best length to bowl. I mean, it's not a great secret, but I think the numbers are showing where you can be more effective.
I love the way that he came back. It's all about on debut, want to make extracted of the surface. So those are the little things that I'm sure he'll carry on with his memories on debut. For a youngster who has not played much first class cricket, all of a sudden thrown into the deep waters, I think he has done himself a word of good with his performances. I'm pretty sure the captain, the think tank, will be very happy with his inclusion.
Manav Sutar on 13 has handled himself pretty well, so the lower order is giving you almost 100. That's a lovely shot. It's a shot anybody would have been proud to play, just drifting into the pads. And it's just the slowness of this outfield that's prevented that from rushing to the boundary. He'll pick up 3.
And neatly done by Manav Sutar. Yes, it was down the leg side, asking to be put away. Now, 2 slips and a gully. This is a line that Lahiru Kumara got to stay.
Lahiru Kumara. And it's not going to work either, because it's another exquisitely placed. I said the first time, I'm not sure it was meant to be as precisely placed. Well, he's done it again, so there's got to be something more to it. Jurel goes up to 48, is 4-2-4 for 6.
Should have been just for to break up things, 2-3 overs and go back to your spinner, because they've been largely successful and, more importantly, economical as well.
On the other hand, Lahiru Kumara should sort of maintain strong discipline in terms of looking to build dots. This is the beauty of playing at Galle. You see all these things, the drone sliding on that time. So he's played a fine hand, Jurel, 48 of 65. Sutar has supported him, and the partnership also 48. This is the advantage of depth in your batting at 377 for 6.
He and Kuldeep Yadav, some very important partnerships for India against England at home. He bats down the order and is as good as a pure batter. So the pressure on the opposition is relentless when there's such quality.
Cricketers. Goes down the track. Has he got everything? No, just one bounce. One bounce for 4. But a good bowl shot to end the over. In fact, they're checking. They just want to be sure. But I think I saw it bouncing just inside the line.
The second time in 32 for 6.
These are the ramparts. Off the leading edge. What a catch. An outstanding catch. Yes, he missed one earlier on of Jurel, but this is something else.
Well, had he taken that one, that could have been a stunner as well. That was a difficult catch, but this is an exceptional catch for 2 reasons. One is that he would have been blinded. When the ball made contact with the bat, he would not have seen it. So he had to visualize the ball coming to him, and it wasn't straightforward. He had to...
There you are. That's what he's trying to do. Good work in the deep, but he is making his intentions clear. He just wants to play a few shots.
Yeah, can I say this? It's not going to be easy for Mohammad Siraj against this kind of bowling, and just how the pitch is. It's not...
Right, he's got one. He's connected one. It's landed quite a distance. So it's quite clear that he's going to play a few shots.
Yeah, there's your one of the 3 that I was saying. He's got one from the meat of the bat. It's as far as... It's gone as far as Dhruv Jurel's 6. Siraj or somebody who bats down the order.
Again.
Good fielding. They'll be happy with 1. But they've got 11 in the over. 4 for 7. Oh, well bowled. That dipped a bit. He was looking to swing it away on the onside.
Yeah, he's got a one-track mind. That was almost Yorker length. Impossible to hit a 6 of that length. That's what fielding is, and that's what brilliant fielders are good at, anticipating. The first time, there was zero anticipation. It was going to be a difficult catch anyway. Now, most catches versus spin by a slip fielder since 2000.
Oh, looks to swing. Now that's on the back leg. But Jayasuriya doesn't believe it. Just wondering whether there was a nick. He was looking to swing it on the leg side.
I've never seen any batter try and sweep so hard.
Giving it an almighty swing. Ah, it's better. Sanity there.
Yeah, this was premeditated. 446 for 7.
Short and wide. Right, this is interesting. Asita versus Siraj. The first delivery, his pace is down just little under 125, but will he wrap it up here? With Siraj on strike.
More than ramping it up, if he just follows through and looks into the eyes of Mohammad Siraj on the leg side deep.
Almost feeling it through. Just pulled inside the line at the last minute. I was thinking Asita was going to bowl the bluff. With so many fielders everywhere, go for the Yorker. Bit predictable with the short one.
Where you would have fast bowlers coming in and bowling 4 or 5 Yorkers per over, just trying to get them leg before a clean bowl. Not saying that was better or this is better, but it's how trends change.
What is the reason you think it's changed? Is it the mindset, or is it the way the game is played? Or is it the introduction of so many different formats of cricket?
Clinical and not being too emotional and just doing what's right. Things will happen. The one guy who doesn't go by common template seam bowler is Jasprit Bumrah. He's a guy who will come in and even with the new ball, bowl a slower delivery to get a wicket. At this stage, he would assess the batter as well. Might fire in a couple of Yorkers, a slower ball, but he'll be trying to work every batter out. He's not...
Gives himself a bit of room. Looks to try and uppercut it, misses. That was more towards the body from Fernando, but everything had been back of a length. Nothing full.
Yeah, but no glares. I want to see him staring into Mohammad Siraj's eyes. And then we'll have some fun. Now he's expecting every ball to be a bouncer. This one he tried to actually play on the offside. Look at him. Look at his eyes there. Big eyes.
Full and over the... Oh! Out! For a moment I thought he cleared mid-off. Asita Fernando finds a way of dismissing Siraj, going for the fuller length delivery. He was looking to go over mid-off, didn't time it, peppered him with the short ball, and then the full length delivery.
Good move by the captain to get a fast bowler in. What's more, we were talking about being inventive. That was a slow ball. So after a few short balls, he's bowled one right up and he's taken the pace off. And on this pitch, it's a great option against the batter who's looking to hit only sixes. So Mohammad Siraj comes in ahead of Kuldeep Yadav, gets 11 of 15. India now 447 for 8.
Now then. 2 in 2. India now 9 down.
Yeah, but the right approach really, just get as many runs as possible, so that you're ready to bowl tomorrow, and hence the batters come the late evening just trying to find the boundary, find a few big hits. It's not working with the pitch now, getting slower and a little bit more turn coming into it. But very good contribution from Arnav Sutar. Support he gave Durrell earlier on. He's gone for 20.